if you were able, just say the Guerrero and Mayweather fight don't land through, and somewhere down the road, you and Guerrero becomes a possibility. After seeing the way Guerrero bullied Berto, would you feel that? What way would you fight Guerrero if you get in there? Whereas I thought he just straight bullied Berto. I thought he punked Berto the whole fight. I thought he punked Berto the whole fight. No, go ahead,
man. It was crazy, man. Berto coming off a high-profile amateur career, to see him just, not even look himself or trying to figure out who he was in the ring. I just didn't understand. I didn't know that person. So, I don't know. I think Berto got some issues. It's a mental thing, too, because mentally he could have beat, Guerrero easily. But, he didn't, and he fought Guerrero fight. He sat in the pocket. He was right there, not using his skills, not using his speed, his legs, or nothing. So I don't know what was wrong with Berto, but I thought he could have beat him very easily. And, if I was to fight Guerrero, it'd have been a totally different story, I thought Berto would have been too fast for him. I actually had Berto winning against Guerrero, if he was right, his mental game was right, but I didn't know, it's going to be like that.
Okay. Yeah, I actually had him winning that. I actually thought he was going to win that fight too. But with your own fight now, coming up against Kell Brook, it's been a lot of back and forth in the media. Little Issei, Kevin and his guy over there.
He got a lot of fans that talk a lot too, man. He got a lot of fans.
Yeah, a lot.
It's
and
funny.
I know
it's funny.
You take, I noticed that you strive off that when fans and people count you out and they put you in that underdog role, and it's like, would you really go into this fight with the mindset that I'm just going to beat you up for 12 rounds, or would you just go in there and do what you have to do to win, or would you just really want to beat him up based off some of the things that's been said about you?
Yeah, I want to go in and beat him up. This is a statement fight for me, People just don't know. I don't just box. I box when I have to box. I can come forward. You can see it in my recent even before the Ringo fight, I can come forward. I can box. I can do it all, and people will see me come forward and fight me. And I want to beat them up. I want to beat them up, and I want to show people that I do got some power and some pop.
Okay. I got one more question before I pass you on to Hector. I've been watching you. Like I say, I've been really paying attention to your career, and I'm looking at how the direction that you and Kevin are going and the way you're going. But one thing that for some reason, every time I see you fight, I feel you're not a finished product yet. I feel there's so much left and for you to learn, and I feel that you really haven't even scratched the surface. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe you might have reached your peak, but just for me seeing what I see.
You're right, my man.
Okay, because it's so much I see that, man, if Devon can get this down pat, or if Devon can get that down pat, or it's so many if he gets this and complete himself fully, you scary. Do you feel that you work, are you working on certain things? Do you work on one phrase of your fight or your game to perfect that, then you come back and perfect another part, or you trying to get a little bit of everything done and bring it all together full circle at once? That's why you haven't really reached the peak that I feel you should be at yet?
Definitely. I definitely, any game plan me and my coach comes up with, I try to execute it the best way I can. I don't want to go in there and do anything stupid, and my coach said, see, I told you to follow the game plan, and something happens where I don't come out with the victory. I like to follow the game plan. But, as you said, I say in every interview, I'm steady learning. I'm 25 years old. I learned from Bradley fight. I learned from, every fight I had thus far, I'm learning from up to 25. Now I'm 25, and I'm continuing to learn. Every time I go to the gym, I'm like, wow, I'm way better than most of these guys out here. Not even, all of them, and I know I got the skill set to be one of the best in boxing. And, I'm going to have to prove that, and I'm going to have to show people that. People continue to watch, continue to watch me progress. They ain't going to give me the credit, but I'm going to continue to beat these guys, and I'm going to have to be at the top because, that's my skill of that. What's going on, my man?
Ain't nothing, man. It's good, man. What's good, man?
Huh?
It's good, man. What's good?
What's going on, my man?
Hey, man.
I can't call it.
Hey, you've been ducking and dodging to get on KO Lounge, man. What's going on, man?
Man, it's been swapping, man. We've been colliding, man. But I'm glad I'm on now.
Hey, man, I heard you got your little girlfriend in the stand, so that's why you ain't been coming on, man. I heard.
That's the rumor, huh?
Hey, February, you know, Kell Brooks. A lot of people thought that you weren't going to take this fight. A lot of people thought that you were going to vacate and look for more greener pastures. Why did you decide to take this fight against Kell Brooks?
Well, this is the thing, you know. Kell Brooks is not a threat. He's not a threat. And I figured, you know, all of the top fighters are busy right now. Well, we're busy right now, and they have fights coming up. And we figured, okay, let's go and get this mandatory out the way, which, you know, the IBF was saying, I have to fight my mandatory unless they go straight into the belt. So we figured, you know, when those top fighters available at the moment that they said they were going to strip us, let's go and fight Kell Brooks. You know, it's the right time. Let's get an opponent. And he's a good opponent, you know, in my opinion. And he has a good following at that. And it'll be a good fight for me to, you know, capture a lot of his fans to become my fans. So, you know, it was the perfect situation.
Okay. Now, moving on along to that, I know you looked at his last, the fight before that with Carson Jump. And you talked about that fight. And you was, and you know, like, I don't understand why everybody, what's all the hype about him? Can you tell us some of the things that you've seen that will be easy to exploit against Kell Brooks?
Well, first off, he got that European style that, you know, stands straight up, and you know he doesn't move the top head. He just moves, you know, subtle. He's just a good, solid fighter. He's a good fighter, average fighter, nothing special about him. And you're going to be able to explore life because who has he fought that can compare to me? Who has he fought that's going to be in there with the same skill set as me? Nobody. So, you know, I don't want to speak too much, but we're definitely going to have fun.
Okay. Now, let me ask you your mindset. You were supposed to fight him on January 19th. Now that it's canceled, now, you know, it was out L.A. where you didn't have the home field advantage, you know, where it was basically neutral. Now it's being so close to your hometown of St. Louis is being held in Chicago. How did that give you a different mindset going into the fight?
Well, me, I don't care where it's be, where the fight's going to be. People always say, I don't want to go to Devon hometown. I don't want to go here. I don't want to go there. That's fine. I don't care. I don't have to fight in my hometown, you know. But then it's going to be so close to home. It feels good, you know. Everybody can drive up. Everybody that I know can drive up, or, you know, all the good fans that I have around the area can drive up and see me fight. You know, doesn't matter where I fight. We can fight in the backyard. I don't care. You know, that's how much I care about where I fight.
Okay. And Devon, you mentioned you're only 25 years old, and for 25 years old, besides Carl Froch, you have had one of the toughest resumes in boxing. You go down to Wanyarango, to Kotelnik, to Bradley, to Matisse, even down to Randall Bailey and now Kell Brooks. What do you feel that, you know, most of the fans don't give you the credit that you really deserve? You know, they look at the decisions against Kotelnik, they look at the way you ended the Bradley fight, and they also the decision that you got against Matisse, where most of the majority public felt that you lost at least, you know, that you should have 3 blemishes on your record. How do you feel about that?
Well, you know, if the fans everybody have a right to their opinion. Everybody got the right to their opinion. But this is the thing. I won fair and square. You know, the judges scored the fight. The judges scored the fight for me. So the people that say I should have 3 blemishes on my record, you know, I'm not a judge. I fight, and in my opinion, I thought I won. You know, the 2 lackluster performances I did have, I thought I won. And, you know, it's kind of my fault and my way fault for people thinking like that too, because, you know, I was, you know, struggling to make weight, and I wasn't performing the way I need to perform. So as a result of that, I made the fight closer than what it was supposed to be. But each time, I thought I pulled the fight out. And, you know, people want to continue to say Devon needs to do this, Devon needs to do that. Oh, he didn't win this. He's supposed to have, 3 losses on his record. They're going to continue to say that until I get in there and beat one of them top-notch guys. Then they're going to jump back on the team and say, oh, he's good. So, the way I deal with that, continue to win and continue to grind, man, and continue to beat these guys whoever they put in front of me.
Okay, now I'm going back to the Kell Brook. A lot of the fans, over here are actually thinking, this is a tough fight. That they're actually picking Kell Brook, but it's so strange because a lot of the European fans are actually picking you to win, and that's with you, man. I mean, how do you feel about that? How the much of the love that you're getting from the UK?
Well, when I first turned professional, I've been having a lot of love from the UK, man. They've been, even MySpace days, from MySpace to Facebook, when I first got my Facebook account, I had UK fans, texting me or writing on my wall saying, we love you in the UK. So I've been having fans, and, there are a lot of UK fans over there that, hoping I win, hoping I pull through because they don't like Brooks or whatever. And I know over here in your own country, people want to see you get your head knocked off. But it's okay. I mean, this is an entertainment business. Everybody's not going to like you. Everybody's not going to go for you. So I understand. So I can't get mad at them. But, I love that the UK fans are down with me, and I love my fans over there.
Okay. Now, Devon, you still mentioned, I want to get back to the fact when you said that you're only 25. And looking at your career, man, it seemed like you're around 30 or something, man. How have you been able to stay so strong, man?
Yeah, the thing is, I became a high prospect pretty young, and I've been fighting, top-notch guys since I was 21. And so, it does seem like, I've been in the game long enough. Kind of like Fernando Vargas, like, he started pretty early, and he was fighting top-notch guys. He was in his early age, and I thought he was older than what he was, too, myself. So, kind of like that, I started early, and people got to recognize me early. And I'm just staying strong. Like Ray has said, the best is yet to come. I'm still learning. And people haven't saw the best of Devon Alexander.
I've seen a little bit of you when you was like 18 years old, 19 years old, getting ready for Corey Peterson. And when I saw you, man, I said, God damn, this little motherfucker fast.
Yeah, man, my skills is definitely there. I'm steady learning, and I'm steady in the gym working on my craft, man. I'm a learner, man. And y'all gonna see that in the future. It's gonna be a big 2013. I put that on my Twitter, and I mean it.
Okay. Now you know what I wanted to ask you. It's been a lot of industry discussions. And you talk about your skills. I've been around you to see that you are very much of a skill fighter. I just don't say that because I've been in the ring. And it's just been a sparring session with you, and I've watched you mature through all the years. But I also see that the mistakes that's being made of you still circling the wrong way and things that we always see about you. But I'm starting to see you've been a little bit more defensive oriented. Where did that come from? Because I know before, early in your career, you were putting combinations together a lot more fluently.
Right.
You were doing a lot of movement. Now it's, you're one punch at a time, maybe two. You go into rocking the cradle and everything else. But why haven't you been a lot more offensive in these fights?
Well, the thing is, I've been boxing a lot. And, me and my coaches want to use our legs more. But this is the thing. I fight, me personally, I fight better coming forward, and, the combinations are there. Me moving to the opposite side, like to the left, is intentional. It's not, it's what we planned on. When I was fighting Daly, our game plan was to go to the left and utilize his power. That's what we did. We were able to see the right hand because we knew that that's all he was going to be able to throw was the right hand. He wasn't going to be able to hurt me with anything else. So the reason why we were going to the left, and there was a game plan, is because I can see it. I can see anytime he throw it, I can just dip and throw whatever I want to throw. So, that was the game plan.